And we're back. I built a little fence thing here, just so I can stand on top of the spawn factory. I can stand up there for, you know, hours, real hours, not game hours, and keep these things running. So these are falling down there and giving me stuff. Yeah, it's nighttime, how I just, well, I haven't really been near this spawner, but I'm really thinking it's not helping much. Let me take a nap. I've been trading with villagers a bit for 3 reasons. One is I want stuff. So I picked up a diamond pickaxe. I caught the efficiency 3, so I smacked it on there. I bought mending from, I think it's this guy. So that I can use and grow back by smacking the monsters that are almost dead. Put mending on this. I already did that, didn't I? I caught an unbreaking bow and added mending to that. And then I picked up a diamond axe, which not only is almost unbreaking, it mends, and I added silk touch because eventually I'm going to have watermelons. And I'd rather just chop them up into full melons instead of slices. So trading gets me stuff, and for that matter, emeralds. I've got a few of those at this point. And that's really the important thing. With emeralds, I can not only buy things, I can also save them. So yeah, I get stuff, which I like. Trading gets these people to breed, because the spawn box isn't helping much. And, means I don't think I carpeted this in, because it was bugging me to drop down in the water all the time to get wayward reeds. Then the third factor in emeralds is Chester. Which it occurred to me. There is, in fact, no danger, with or without that tree, of Chester getting struck by lightning and turning into a pigman. Because Chester can never turn into a pigman. If he's struck by lightning, he's turned into a witch. Which, fairly meaningless distinction, but, yeah, I said that wrong. Pigs, which I don't have, getting struck by lightning turn into pigmen. But not Chester. I don't know if that's like Greek mythology when the hero Chisteros got to the island and was turned into a wild boar. I don't know. Chester, apart from trading saplings, charcoal, burned wood, gets me coal. Coal gets me iron, iron gets me gold, gold gets me redstone. And at that point, it's all fairly irrelevant, because sitting around waiting for witches to fall gets me redstone, so I can ignore everything pretty much prior to that. Redstone gets me lapis. I've already traded a bit to get some lapis ore. Provided I can get, like, Fortune 3 on this thing, when I break up the lapis, I should get something like 2.5 times as much as usual. Lapis blocks get me emerald, which, again, trading gets me emerald. So emerald blocks gets me diamond ore. That's going to be a focus. If I can get a whole bunch of these and break them up with a pickaxe that expands them by 2.5 times or so. Diamond blocks get me obsidian. And obsidian, if I can get 10 of those, conceivably, if I get 9 of those and sacrifice my lava, one way or the other, I can get to the nether. And in the nether, I'll be able to get all the lava that I want. So, one thing I'm working towards somewhat long-term is being able to build a portal, probably right here somewhere. And get to the nether and move the game along. Oh, you know, there was a couple... I should have grabbed something while I was upstairs. But I can do it the other way around a bit. I need an extra set of arrows. Because another thing Chester has for me, I've been thinking about the spawn factory, and if I had one of these in there, I would be getting infinite arrows and bones. And because I was fishing for some of the time I was off camera, I've got a new Nemo fish to trade for another spawn box. Which, if I grabbed that a minute ago, I wouldn't be climbing a ladder right now. Actually, I probably would be. I'd just be doing it for a different reason. Hang on a second. Alright, so I also moved this over here because this way I can stand within... It is 16, because 0, 5, 10, 15... It's activating here, but not here, so... That doesn't put me within 16 blocks of the spawner. That doesn't even really help, but... Just for future reference, it's 16, not 12, so I have one of these. That's about all That's halfway almost to where I want to be, because I can... If I get an egg from 64 of those, things are going to be good. 64 of those get me a guardian egg. And guardians can spawn out of boxes without any water anywhere near them and then fall to their death and give me all sorts of prismarine stuff. And I happen to like prismarine. I'm catching the occasional pack of ink, so... you know, I can do dark prismarine and then sea lanterns and whatever. Let's see, I've been collecting some iron, although at some point I got like 4 golems wandering around in the village. And they just stopped falling through the center. Gonna need a lot of this stuff in a minute. This is finished and full of stuff. No, shut up. And the problem here is that stuff is stacking up on it, even though this is empty. So, I'm going to tear this all apart and rework it so that, because right now, this leads directly here. And it would make more sense to me if I tore all this out and built kind of here, 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 and spiraled. So this is actually the furthest hopper from the crate. That is going to be remarkably boring and annoying, and I'm not going to bother filming it. But for reference, I did that wrong. Mistakes were made. So one thing I want to do today, 10 minutes into a video, is talk to Chester, who is neither a witch nor a pigman, and grab a spawner. And go back upstairs, which I don't need to film. I'll be right back. Back to the spawn box. The spawner place. There's nothing I can do here. I'm going to do this. nighttime again, yay. Well, it's alright. There's exactly no good way to do this, so I'm just going to do it badly. Ah! Quickly smack. And then I'm just going to do something a little smarter this time. Oh no, that wasn't smarter. Okay. And, egg. Find a ladder. I really hate the way that works. Real quick before nightfall. Not that it matters that much. Smack skeletons for the arrows and the bones. And apple. Take a nap and figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. I want to do latest tomorrow. I want to... I want to start up my rail system. Which I'm not going to get done in this episode unless I pause it for many hours. But I can get the kind of infrastructural rampy part done at least. Which is going to take some of this stuff. The problem with doing the rail system at this point is that I did it really stupid when I... Well, there was never going to be a good way to place the hoppers to start. If I spiraled them the way I want them spiraled, then I would have had a whole bunch of stuff on the floor here that I couldn't even get to, so I just smacked them in so they would all exist and start collecting stuff. Hey, I got a guy. But there is really no good way to tear this all down. Because while half of these are empty, the other half are not empty. And there's nowhere for all this stuff to go. Except into a minecart, which I don't have yet because I don't have a rail system. So, for a rail system I need, first of all, a ramp. That, it's probably going to start over here somewhere. And build up 60 odd, I think it's 65 up there. It'll just be kind of a two-lane, you know, opposing lane ramp system with rails on it. The trick with that is, I think I have enough iron, I should have enough iron to do, yeah, easily, to do the regular rails I'm going to need. The powered rails, I have enough redstone and enough sticks. I don't know if in nugget form I actually have enough gold, because powered rails need 6 ingots. A powered rail needs 1 iron ingot. 6 ingots gets me 6 rails. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's going to be tight. If I can do it, it's going to be, I'm just going to have enough. I guess we'll find out. For now, actually, yeah, what the hell am I doing? Give me that, and that, and that, and that, and you don't know how to make rails. I'll show you how to make rails. You make rails by doing this. And now the system knows. I unlocked a recipe by telling it what I already knew. The rail system is going to include this. And that can be I don't think that can be powered. I think if that were powered, this wouldn't drop anything out as a hopper cart went beneath it. And then that one can be powered. This one probably ought to turn. And that gives me, let's just say this is going to be the, I don't care, downslope. It doesn't matter. I want the downslope to be unpowered because it's gravity fed. It doesn't need to be powered. And moreover, I don't want, especially if I have more than one minecart, I don't want them to be omnidirectional, or, yeah, well, bidirectional. Because then, yeah, I want it so if a cart somehow starts going backward, like if it gets smacked by a slime, it'll only make it halfway up the ramp and then roll back down. So, if I say this is the downslope, these can all be unpowered rails. And that should be enough to roll it. Actually, I probably ought to start the ramp right about here. And that's as simple as it sounds, just ramp. Which I'm just going to do this over and over, placing torches as they become useful. Right about here. And then, when I get up to 65, I'll have that much done. Except that thinking about it, I don't want to be on this side right now. So in fact, I'm going to do it over here. It doesn't matter that much, it's just the way I do things. I like to look to the other side when I want it to look like this ultimately, but I don't need to do both at once. I'm just going to do one, and then after I get the one done, I'll be able to kind of look in from the side and smack just a whole other set. I'll get this done and come back when I have it. Hang on. That's half of it. I came back down and just took off the top layer because I don't really need this to be 2 meters tall every time. Which looked a little like this, and now I can just, this is why I wanted to do it in this order. It's easier to, for some reason, it's just, this side is more kind of like somehow backhanding. It doesn't work as well. And just take this up to the top, hang on. To answer your next question, the reason I want side-by-side rails, I could just have one that, you know, went up and down. But if I have more than one minecart, I don't want them just smacking each other like Newton's cradles as they're, you know, trying to go 2 directions at once. That's gonna be the ramp with rails on it. These rails go, I guess, on this side. Which I probably could throw together real quick. I think I can. Yeah. And this side hasn't got torches, so I don't have to worry about getting in the way of those. The other side is going to be the powered rails that go up, which, being powered rails, are going to need redstone, but I'm thinking redstone is a lot more ubiquitous, damn it to hell, than gold, you know, in this circumstance. So I can probably just make a redstone block to put here. Do I need them every 5 or 10? I think it's every 10. I think I've done that before. And if it is, then, well, only like 6 of them, maybe even only 5. Yeah, I'm gonna find out. I'll look that up to be sure before I commit to it. This, I know I gotta think about, obviously this is gonna turn at some point. That probably could actually be powered. But then these are in place. Do I? I didn't do that yet. Alright, well I have some gold. Give me, where is it? Go ahead and... Do I have any redstone? Not really. Go ahead and get a bunch of these, and then you probably don't know how to make powered rails. Oh, you do. Okay, and do I have any room open? Alright, just, did I pick that up? Oh. Just to get this into place, put this here, here, here. So this is all going to be powered. That's going to be powered. And then I got to figure out, I want to put torches between these. Redstone torches. So that's going to be where that goes. Gold being less common for me than redstone, it's still more common, or at least more easily obtained than iron. So, uncommonly enough, powered rails are going to be a lot easier for me to build than regular ones. Although at the moment I've got 15 to use, and I don't know how many more I can make right now. Oh, you know, where am I? Give me 2 of these. I'm going to need more than 2, but 2 is going to tell me something important. 5, 10. Yeah, so I only need a block every 10. And I can just stay there because that's a pretty good place for it. So I need... And I still have some redstone. I need... 6 can't hurt. Get that picked... Oh, and then we'll look for that kind of gold. Oh, and more gold. Where's this coming from? Oh, cool. Give me all that. Get rid of that. Give me that. I don't know if it'll be enough, but it'll be a start. I'll fix that. Good. Give me all these. And by all, I mean 12. 12 will not be enough. Alright, one of these, that's a runoff, so it's less in... Well, no, yeah, let's start with that. So drag this over. This has to be unpowered. This has to be out of my way. Figure that out later. These can be powered. If it turns there, then these and there. No. That's wrong. Let's turn here and here. And this is going to be right about here. And now I'm out of those again. Where the hell? Oh, no, I'm out of iron. This is what I'm talking about. That guy's really annoying me. I don't know how loud he is on the recording, but I can hear him now, so I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna turn that down, in fact. I don't know if that's enough. We'll find out. Alright, there was a reason. Okay, that made no sense. Let's rethink that. Put this here. And that's wrong. In fact, I want this to be along here and about here. And turn. I think that's all of the turning I have to do down here. And there'll be there'll be more upstairs, but for now everything else down here is powered. Provided I get some. I'm getting tired. No. Listen to me. I don't need another one of these. I just need this. And I forgot how that works. Give me... Oh, I ran a redstone. That's funny. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, leaving me 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna need more gold. There's some. Alright, maybe we can get this to work. And then, is that it? Where the hell? That's stupid. This is a redstone thing. And that finishes up down here. Except... Oh, I have one left. I want to smack this here. Yeah, I just do that, I guess. That's all lit up. That's all lit up. This could look a lot better than I'm making it look, but it's performing its function, so I can live with it for now. I think that's all of it. And then, still just seriously out of gold. Where is... Well, yeah. I'd say I could pause this and come back and say, well, I could. I'm going to do that. I'll try to get enough gold together. I should have everything else I need to get the powered rail up to the ceiling, up to the, you know, level 65. And then come back in a sec when I've got that and probably finish the episode somehow. Hang on. Okay, I'm at the top. I had, yeah, just enough redstone blocks to make this work. Now just thump these down here, and it dies just in time. Wait, what? No. I forgot to do it. And I think I have enough of these to make this work. apart from the redstone providing a bit of light, monsters, I'm pretty sure, can no longer spawn on rails. Ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Okay. So, that is my rail system. At least it's the part that exists down here. The problem, of course, is once it gets to the top, it's... What? I don't care. Yeah, I do know how to make one. How about that? Shut up a minute. Nope, wrong. Once it gets to the top, it's just going to kind of run off the edge or something, but... I'll go ahead and test this real quick. I could put a hopper in it, but since I'm going to have to destroy it, I don't really want to lose whatever it picks up. Apparently I want to run up these stairs forever. Actually, if they were stairs, it'd be easier. Oh, damn it. Go away, leave, go upstairs, run, 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 more jump, yay, Mario. Okay. So yeah, if I put that there. Turn the sound up enough to make sure I can hear it coming. I think it's, well, I could just make sure it doesn't go off the edge, actually. And there it is down there. And here it comes, and bonk. Which means I'm probably going to want to... Yeah, we're actually kind of over time on the episode at this point, but that's not a huge concern, I guess. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. I guess it is. I don't know where the card is. Okay. Take this out because I'm going to need it. That was sort of stupid because reasons. I need a... I don't have that. Okay, that's a problem. Give me 1 sec for the cart to get here and then go away so I can replace this with something. Okay. My clever plan had been to build more of these, but I don't have enough, Do I? I'm so stuck. Yeah, there's a bed right beneath me. Let's just go do that. Anyway, that's half the rail system. Oh, good, another golem. God damn it. That's half the rail system. The other half is going to be up here where it runs along. I'm going to put tracks on hoppers. And then the hopper cart rolling over the hoppers transfers stuff out of its hoppers into those hoppers, and then hopper. Golem. Why that? Maybe, is it a chunk thing? I don't know. But, oh, bed. But, yeah. So what I need now is more gold, more redstone polygon, but I'm probably set for that. I really stand to get these imbeciles to do their job. I just hate this village. Everything about it is bad. Really upgrade the ore to be powerful. But Anyway, I'm gonna kill these things. Probably try to instigate more pigmen falling, giving me gold. And the cats are fighting next to me. I don't know if that's being picked up. Guys, I'm bigger than both of you. Cut it out. I thought you liked each other. What the hell? They're like sibling cats. Oh, wait. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, shit. Nope. Back off. No. Just... Guys, I'm killing something. You want to not do that? I just get this over with and then cut it. Okay. Are we done? Is there more? Good. Grab the iron. I just didn't get over here. Anyway, I'll get the materials together that I need, including these. And then next time we can look into building the top half of the rail sorting. I guess it's kind of a sorting system. Guys! Okay, I have to go take the cats back to the pound. So. Then we'll do the thing with the thing and all the things, and it'll be awesome. Rails. Okay, see you next time.